Kids need camp more than ever. Undoubtedly, the pandemic has altered our lives like no other event in recent history. Its impact on the health and the well-being of people near and far is well documented. The strain on our economy and the pressures it has placed on communities and families cannot be underestimated. Yet for many, the mental health of our children often gets overshadowed in the midst of everything else. Right now, that mental health of our kids is of paramount importance, and one that we at Kidventure refuse to ignore, and one we plan to help cure in our 27th season of camp. Look, prior to this pandemic, our youth were experiencing the highest rates of anxiety and clinical depression ever. According to the National Institutes of Health, anxiety disorders in adolescents increased 20% from 2007 to 2012. Today, 1 in 3 teens will experience an anxiety disorder. The percentage of teens who experienced at least one major depressive episode increased rapidly at about that same time. Today, 1 out of every 5 girls reports experiencing symptoms. And startling, the number of suicide rates among 15 to 19-year-olds increased by 76% from 2007 to 2017, nearly tripled for adolescents 10 to 14. These numbers in and of themselves are appalling, but throw a global pandemic on top of an already compromised generation of youth, and the impact is devastating. My name is McDonell, and I'm the president of Kidventure Camps. For so many kids, the pandemic has served to further isolate them from friends and peers. For some, school has provided a limited reconnection to peers and friends. However, school doesn't provide for the substantive social connections and bonds like camp has done for millions of kids. Peter Scales, PhD and noted author and senior fellow from the Search Institute, wrote, "The biggest plus of camp is that camps help young people discover and explore their talents, interests, and values. Most schools don't satisfy all these needs. Kids who have had these kinds of camp experiences end up being healthier and have less problems, which concern us all," unquote. The concept of camp is born in the belief that kids flourish and grow best when they are in an environment that values everyone for who they are. Camp harnesses the very nature of childhood with its quest for exploration and its propensity for creativity. Camp provides a culture where positive relationships are what matters most, ones that are based on strong values and care for one another. In an environment like camp, kids develop a greater sense of confidence, strong relational bonds, and attain a sense of belonging that's so challenging to find right now. The founder of Active Parenting and family therapist Michael Popkin puts it like this, quote, "The building blocks of self-esteem are belonging, learning, and contributing. Camps offer unique opportunities for children to succeed in these 3 vital areas and even beyond home and school," unquote. For 27 years, Kidventure has been focused on bringing kids together with the specific and intentional mission to help raise happy, healthy kids in the unique environment of camp. That need has never been greater than it is now. And while there is good reason for hope and promise because there is a vaccine for the virus, there is no vaccine for loneliness, for isolation, and for anxiety. Camp is a part of that necessary cure for our children. At Kidventure, we have 5 clear and distinct priorities for 2021 camp season, and they are as follows. Number 1, provide kids with an environment that is safe, kind, and loving. This is the foundation of everything we do. 2, give kids the opportunities to be a child. Let them explore their world, try new things, gain confidence in the process, and in doing so, tamp down fear. 3, to provide an example through their camp counselors and directors of how to come together in unity with respect for one another and celebrate the best of what makes us all human beings. 4, to provide a place where kids can contribute to something great. Look, kids want to help, they want to give, and they want to make the world a better place. And lastly, 5, to provide our campers' parents, you, with support, with confidence that their children are being cared for, that they are safe, and that their mental and their physical well-being is a paramount focus. Kidventure and our 2021 teams are right now planning, preparing, and training for these priorities. We've been a part of the Texas landscape in the lives of thousands of families. However, in our 27-year history, our purpose and that need for what we so love to do has never been greater. Right now, our kids need to get reconnected and made to feel part of something unique and with purpose. Our kids need to be validated, not by the number of likes on their social, but with a smile and a hug from a real friend that genuinely cares. Right now, our kids are drowning in loneliness and fear amidst a world of uncertainty, hatred, and separation. And right now, we must look to come together as parents, camp, and community to act in their best interest. Kidventures have been a part of this community since 1994, and we invite you to be a part of our community this summer in 2021. Official registration for Kidventure 2021 Summer Camp begins on February 8th at 9 a.m. At that time, you may register for any of our programs, including Discoverers, ages 3 through 5, Explorers, entering 1st grade through 5th grade, Leads, entering 6th grade through 9th grade, as well as our overnight camp programs in the Texas Hill Country. We appreciate your time. We value you and your family. And from all of us at Kidventure Camps, we want to thank you. We look forward to seeing you this summer and to making the most for our kids. Take care.